to you by SDC International Shipping. If you've ever moved within the United States, you've probably dealt with USPS forwarding. But when you're moving overseas, the situation changes dramatically, and the way you manage your mail, both physically and digital, can save a lot of stress, time, and even money once you arrive in Australia. First, planning for the mail you expect and the mail you don't. When you prepare for an international move, you tend to think about the obvious logistics: movers, flights, packing list, customs forms. But your mailbox back home doesn't know that you're moving. Even if you've gone mostly paperless, some things still come by mail. And that's why one of the smartest steps you can take before you move is creating a clear, reliable system for how your mail will be handled once you're gone. Here's when USPS forwarding works and when it doesn't. A lot of Americans start with a simple USPS mail forwarding request. It's quick, affordable, and familiar, and it does help, but only up to a point. USPS forwarding works well if you're forwarding a mail to another U.S. address, say a family member's home, a trusted friend, or a business address that you maintain. It keeps most mail moving without interruption for almost a year. But here's the catch. USPS forwarding to an international address like Australia isn't reliable or fast. Mail can take weeks to arrive, and time-sensitive items like financial statements or legal notices may not reach you in time. For most Americans moving to Australia, the better solution is a U.S. forwarding base, someone you trust, or a mail service that handles things stateside. One common or simple option is to redirect your mail to a trusted person in the U.S., a parent, sibling, close friend. They can collect your mail, scan what matters, and let you know if something is urgent. This personal connection gives you an extra layer of trust. Now, you'll have to make sure that you give them written permission, provide prepaid envelopes or folders for forwarding essential mail, and set up a shared folder or systems for scanned documents. It's low-tech, but effective. Now let's talk digitizing for simplicity and long-term stability. You might prefer to not rely on another person, or you want something more automated. Digital mail services could be an outstanding option, and here's how that works. A company receives your mail at a U.S. address, scans each envelope, and uploads a digital image to a secure outline dashboard. You log in from anywhere. You can have items opened and scanned as PDFs, forwarded physically to another address, stored securely, or shredded for privacy. Digital mail services turn what could be a constant background worry into a simple system that runs quietly in the background while you focus on your move to your new life abroad. Digitizing your mail or setting up forwarding might feel like a small task, but it represents something much bigger, a sense of order during a time of change. So before you move to Australia, take the time to build your mail plan. For more information, visit our website or give us a call, 877-856-7050.